Hello guys, how is it going? Today I'm gonna talk about my experience with building up a new PC with high-end components. Mm, It's been a while since I owned a PC, probably around 15 years. In this time, I was only using laptops. So I did some digging online, I got some help from my pal ChatGPT, and after all, I decided to go ahead with my build. Now, NVIDIA suggests that you should use a power supply of at least 1000 watts with their 5090. So, just to be on the safe side, I chose a power supply of 1200 watts, which should give me actually plenty of power. Now, my ask for my build was simple, powerful, and quiet. So, as you might think, I've seen a lot of people and even ChatGPT suggesting bequiet products. It seems like they have a good name in this area. So, that's what I did. My case, my CPU cooler, and also my power supply all were bequiet. I was quite excited when everything arrived, so I started building my PC. It took me some time to look around how to put all the components together, especially as ChatGPT was giving me wrong tips sometimes. But after all, I managed to pull it through and I finished my build. Would you look at that? I really like it. Now, of course, the case is a little bit bigger than expected. I suppose I didn't think about that. But the good part is that the airflow is good, so it's a win at the end. Before moving forward, I'm not sure who's at fault here, so I'm not gonna try to blame anyone, but the experience got bad pretty quickly. I was using my PC, I did some benchmarks, until I turned on 3D Mark and my PC lost display output. Fans were spinning a little high, probably around 70–80%, and the only way to turn it off was to turn off the power supply, as the power button didn't answer to my prayers. I thought maybe just a bug or some driver issue. It didn't make any sense. Then I installed OCCT, which is a nice software by the way, to stress your new PC. I started with my CPU, RAM. I was thinking maybe something was off with expo profile, but nothing wrong there. I was doing some 3D tests to test my GPU, which seemed fine. Until I thought, what if I start the test with a higher intensity, like 80%, and see how that goes? And yes, that did it. As soon as I launched the test with high intensity, well, you can see. There are so many threads regarding black screen for 50 series, how to fix them. Most of them would say to change drivers. Now, NVIDIA had some issues with the drivers a while back. That didn't really help with my troubleshooting, as I got too confused. Is it a driver? Is it hardware? Am I stuck with a faulty GPU? I did a lot of tests, to be honest. Drivers, power limits. For some reason, the issue would be gone if I power limit my GPU and disable the boost of my CPU, which obviously translates to lower power demands. And after checking with my best friend ChatGPT, which now tells me that bequiet power supplies are not so happy with transient spikes, I wish he told me something like that before I bought the PC. Not now. Well, I decided to give it a go, so I bought a new power supply. I was really scared now. A simple thing became so complicated. I was looking at some brands, then I stuck with Corsair as they have a name in the industry, and I went a little overkill now. I bought the HX 1500i Shift, which has plenty of power. It's a nice power supply so far and nice features overall. Maybe I'll make a video later on about it. Now, once my PSU came in, I installed it and moment of truth. Would you look at that? No issue. None at all. I felt divided. Part of me was relieved that the issue is fixed. Another part is so angry that I had to go through all this at the same time. So, long story short, it was a PSU problem. What was the problem? Beats me. There are reports online that bequiet dark power supplies don't work well with the new 50 series, and even some of them had issues with the 40 series for some reason, even though they are ATX 3.1 certified, so I'm not sure what is going on. I tried to contact bequiet to give them some more insights, and if they'll come back, I'll be happy to show them how I was able to reproduce this issue. Maybe they will be able to find the root cause, who knows? There's a thread on Reddit where they kind of state that they were aware of some reports, but nothing is wrong in their testing. So I'm assuming two things. One, it's not a widespread issue, and most of the products are fine. So maybe some fails in the quality department. Or two, they didn't actually test them properly. To reproduce this issue, you would have to test them against this nasty transient spike, such as a stress test starting with high intensity straight ahead, or pausing in a game, going back and so on, which recreates the issue as well. I was able to do that in GTA 5, or doing some AI workloads, which again turns out to give you black screens. And before you ask, yes, I turned on the overclock mode on my PSU, which should change it to single rail mode. That did a dual thing. So probably number 3 would be, is single rail working properly on all of their products? Because that's what I was thinking. I didn't see any change. Overclock mode on, overclock mode off, nothing changed. The issue was still there. So I don't know. Is the switch broken on some units? Maybe that's the case. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This issue literally made me spend endless nights on troubleshooting and testing. So I hope that bequiet will be able to find the problem and actually come back to us. Customers. They seem like a nice brand, and I'm still happy with the case and CPU cooler, so I won't hate them for now. Till next time, stay safe.